What's up, gang? Duttzz here again. It's time for a little change of pace. I've gotten some requests for more run and gun stuff, and I am all about pleasing the fans. All three of you. I'm gonna keep it a little surprise what we're gonna do here. Oh yeah, first we're gonna mute some douchebag wiggers that were rapping some Lil Wayne or whatever they were doing. And there it is, baby. It's gonna be all about the spaz here on Derail today. It's gonna be spaz-tastic, I promise. Impossible, you say? Crazy? Maybe. Impossible? Never. Oh! I'm just gonna let you drink that in. So, if you're really up for a challenge, or you're just kind of bored, or under the influence of some narcotic, and you want to try this yourself, remember, it's all about cover, and you got to keep the distance between you and your enemy really short, as much as you can. Don't expose yourself the way I'm doing right here. Never want to expose yourself in public like that. Oh! Sorry, I get excited. The spaz sounds so badass. And the other thing is, when you drop someone with that gun, you know, and they know, they just got owned. Because it's a real piece of crap, let's be honest. It's got some range, but come on. Got marathon on, got to do that to close the distances here. Had to go stopping power, tried to go lightweight with the spaz, and I was just getting way too many hit markers. I mean, life's hard enough for a pimp out there, am I right? Yeah. Those rapping white guys at the beginning of the match, they'd agree with that. Hell yeah, dog. All right. Oh, well, just a half second too late on that one. So I think, not to spoil the fun, I end up going 17-6 on this, which isn't crazy. There's a lot of people doing crazy numbers out there. But this is deathmatch, and I'm using the spaz, and it is Derail. So please keep that in mind. No excuses, though. Got to go positive. Doesn't matter what weapon you're using. Oh, didn't hear that guy behind me. And I'm done.
Predator missile ready for launch. Repeat, Predator missile ready for launch.
Oh yeah, I had to add another guy to the mute list. God, these guys were fucking terrible. Love going out through this way. Very few people are out here, and it's also a good place to hide. Of course, none of those rapping douchebags left. It was somebody else. It's alright, though. Thank God for toggle mute. I'm just cruising, looking for trouble. Oh! Yeah, how about the range on this thing? It's the only thing it's got going for it. Oh, that was a bummer. Got him in last stand, though. I know they're spawning in that courtyard area, so I'm going to sweep around and see what I can see. There you are. Oh. Almost felt bad for that guy. Almost. There we go. Now, a guy running around with Ninja Pro is about to sneak up and get me. Can't recommend Ninja Pro enough. No, he wasn't using Ninja Pro at all. That's horrifying. That's just an embarrassment. So the game does slow down here a little bit, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to dig into the mailbag and answer some viewer comments and questions. Guitar Hero Man writes, "Nice vid." Well, thanks for the comment, Guitar Hero Man. you didn't really give me a lot to work with there, so I'm assuming the question you wanted to ask was actually, which video game vixen would you like to have sex with most? And I'm glad you asked that question. There are several to choose from, as you know, and it really depends on what kind of genre you're into. I mean, where does one start, really? You know what I mean? So coming in at number 3 would be Kerrigan from StarCraft. Those of you that know will remember she starts off as the hot chick that turns into the psycho alien bitch. And who hasn't had a relationship like that, honestly? Number 2 would have to be Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII. It's the last RPG I really played. Oops, I'm gonna play a little peekaboo with this guy. That was the last RPG I really played, so kind of got a little bit of nostalgia there. And of course, number 1, this was an easy one for me. It's gotta be Chun-Li from Street Fighter 2. So much to like there. The smile, the legs, the legs. And Street Fighter 2, because I don't know what happened, but if you've played Street Fighter 4 at all, I mean, everyone got just so roided out of their minds. It was just crazy. It's great to have some stun grenades when you're using when you're using anything, but especially the spaz. I've switched to smoke grenades, but I think I might go back after watching that last kill. So they've got a Harrier in the skies right now, and they're about to get an AC-130, so I'm going to hide here for the next minute or so. Just another opportunity to answer another question. Our next one comes from Vag Blaster 1984. He writes, "What's up, D? If you were a pro wrestler back in the early 90s, what music would you have in the background as you walk down to the squared circle?" You'd be surprised how often I get asked this question, first of all, Vag Blaster. And let me tell you, actually, I'll do better than tell you. I'll show you what music I'd have playing.
And now, making his way to the arena floor, weighing in at a ready 196 pounds, hailing from parts unknown, Dangerous Daddy D!
So you can pretty much imagine what that would look like. Me in a monocored smoking jacket, a neon green singlet, spandex. Oh! Close one there. Gonna shoot this guy in the back. Oh! Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, that's a tragedy there. Things were really looking up for me. Okay, you gotta watch this pro flashbang here. Check it out. Doink! Oh! Hey gang, thanks again for the questions and comments. I'll be sure to try and get to all of them. I think I could probably handle the 3 or 4 a month that I've gotten so far. Oh, here I think I have a little spazgasm. There's 2 or 3 baddies over here.
Care package on the way.
Ah, big mistake. Should have thrown my flashes. I could have got both those guys easy. So easy to forget you got those flashers waiting.
Counter UAV is up.
Okay, watch me plant this claymore. It becomes extremely important in about 15 seconds. Wait for it. Wait for it. No!
Your work is appreciated.
Oh, and the guy that got caught with that didn't even stick around for the kill cam. So we don't get to see it. Stiff Chubby, hope I never see you again.